Have you ever felt like you were meant for something, that your life has some grand, hidden purpose waiting to be uncovered? Well, what if I told you that's a lie? That you weren't born to be anything, but instead, you have to create yourself from scratch. Sounds terrifying, right? Welcome to Sartre's existence first philosophy, the idea that you exist before you have any purpose, any meaning, any essence. And trust me, once you grasp this, you'll never see life the same way again. All right, let's break this down with something simple. Imagine you're holding a Swiss Army knife. That knife was designed for a reason, cutting, opening bottles, maybe even fixing things. Its purpose was decided before it was even made. Now here's the million-dollar question. Are you like that knife? Were you born with a fixed purpose, a specific role you were meant to play? For centuries, people thought yes. Whether it was religion, culture, or philosophy, the idea was always the same. You were created for something. But Sartre? He says, nope. You were born as nothing. A blank slate. And that's where things get really interesting. By the way, think about it. When you were a kid, did anyone ever ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's as if you're supposed to already have some destiny, some fixed essence waiting for you. A doctor, an artist, an astronaut. But Sartre would argue, that's backwards. You don't start life with a label. You exist first. And only then, through your choices, your actions, and your experiences, do you define who you are. Let's say you're a waiter, you show up every day, take orders, serve food, maybe throw in some fake customer service smile. Over time, you start saying, I am a waiter. But is that really who you are? Or is it just something you do? According to Sartre, the moment you start believing your role defines you, you're falling into what he calls bad faith. You're pretending that your identity is set in stone, when in reality you could quit tomorrow and become something entirely different. This is where Sartre's philosophy punches you in the face. If existence comes first, if you weren't born to be anything, then that means you are 100% responsible for shaping your life. No excuses, no blaming fate, destiny, or society. And yeah, that's both liberating and terrifying, because on one hand you're free, no cosmic script, no predefined role, you can create yourself however you want. But on the other hand, there's no one to blame if things go wrong, no safety net, just you and your choices. So what do you do with this knowledge? Well, you can either run from it, cling to labels, pretend your path is already set, or you can own it, accept that you weren't born for anything, and start choosing who you want to become. Because in the end, Sartre isn't telling you that life is meaningless. He's saying you get to give it meaning, and that's the most powerful realization of all. So now, the real question is, who do you choose to be?